I'm really going to struggle with this match reaction after that game. I really am going to struggle. Man United losing 3-1 there to Arsenal. That was not a 3-1 game. Man United conceding 2 goals in the 97th and the 101st minute. That was not a 3-1 game. That's... I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say. What a deflating feeling that is. Did we play incredibly? Nope. Are we in incredible form? Nope. Did we go there with a game plan specifically to take the sting out of Arsenal's game? Yes. Did we execute for the first 25 minutes? Yes. Did we then score? Yes. Then we collapsed and bloody equalised. They equalised immediately. But in the second half, oh my word, man. Millimetres. The more I look at it, the more I go, is it? I know it's over that side. You can't see that. Is that? Oh. To go from that to then losing 3-1 to now head into an international break. That game there was an away game. Look, right, we've got 1 point from our last 8. No, we got one. Was it 1 win from the top 9 teams last year? We lost 8 of the games, all right? We got spanked away at City and Liverpool and Villa and all the rest of them. Arsenal, we lost to a last-minute winner last season. We've lost now to 2 late winners. Like Rice wasn't even covered at the back post. But to go from that to conceding 2 late... Oh, we finished the game with Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire as our centre-backs. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What sort of weird, perverted parallel universe is this? I hope that we wouldn't have to see either of them really in the starting 11 or not in the team at any point in the season. And here we are, Arsenal away, and we've got both of them on. Poverty. And that game, as I said, there was genuine positives. I was surprised that Arsenal sat off United. I was surprised they didn't press us. And in that environment, Eriksen had a fantastic game. Diogo Dalot as a left-back, I really thought he had a good... it was better than a good. It was a very good game. Marcus Rashford, what a goal. Rasmus Højlund coming on, is making his debut. But how am I supposed to take positives away from that after what happened there? That was a bruising end to that game. Really bruising. Arsenal, they were there for the taking. And what move that was. Oh, man. I'm looking at it again. I want to speak about the Rasmus Højlund impact that he had when he came on, and I will. We've got a focal point in attack. That game there was the last game that we should hopefully have this season before we've got Amrabat in and he's fit and he's full and he's ready. And Højlund, he's fit and he's full and he's ready. But sod knows who's going to play in defence for us. Because Martinez, I don't know whether that was the same foot that he went down that he hurt last season. Martinez, he might now, well, he shouldn't go away with Argentina in the international break. You've already got Varane, who's injured. But Højlund, there was one bit I liked there when I saw Casemiro doing this. Højlund added a focal point immediately. The ball was sent forward. Look, we had a game plan, as I said, in that first half. Look, Onana added so much to that ability to just, come on in, Arsenal, come forward. Come and get the ball off me. They couldn't. Arsenal didn't want to. Pep Guardiola said that after the Champions League final, that Onana sort of operated as an extra midfielder. It's exactly what he did there. And Casemiro really had the positional discipline, dropping in between the 2 centre-backs, kind of what Amrabat's going to do. And it made a massive difference. You might say, oh, yeah, United need to be more progressive. United need to be more adventurous. We went into that game as underdogs. We sucked the energy out of that stadium in that first 20 minutes. And it was a game plan. And it worked to perfection. And then Marcus Rashford came up with an absolute perler of a finish. Clinical. 1 chance, 1 goal. And for United to do that, and then concede 35 seconds later, it's just unforgivable. You put all that work into that plan, and you execute it, and you concede straight after scoring. That is playground schoolboy stuff. It really is. And I would say that pretty much after that happened there, with Garnacho, when the VAR decision came up, there was a massive surge of energy in the stadium and Arsenal used it to their advantage. Nobody was marking Rice at the back post. It was a good finish. It was awkward. A little deflection off Evans. Had that little deflection not been there, Onana's hand might have been strong enough. We deserved a point there. We deserved a point from that game, but instead, we now go into the international break. And that is, as I said, that is going to be a bruising feeling. That will leave a mark, that game. That will leave a mark on Erik ten Hag and how he looks at that team. I'm not going to come in here with massive doom and gloom, all right? That's not a game. We played better overall as a team there to a game plan than we did last year. You might say that we had more of the run of the game in the first half away at Arsenal last year. And yeah, I would agree on that. But we went there specifically. It didn't work away from home against top 9 teams last year. It did not. And oh man, when Garnacho scored, I was losing my mind. What a finish from the 8. Man, what a finish. Seriously. That stings so much. It really stings because I know there's going to be a massive, massive reaction to that now. And it's the international break, so it's got 13 days to fester. I'm telling you, there were positives to take from that performance. I thought Eriksen inside that role, because Arsenal didn't press, really, really good from him today. Probably the player who impressed me the most, I think. Where is he? No, he's there. Diogo Dalot. Up against Saka, I thought that was where they were going to win the game. It ended up being more towards Martinelli on the other side against Wan-Bissaka, where more the danger was. Dalot was excellent defensively. But, oh my. Højlund, when he came in, right, you can see straight away there how he is going to help this team moving forward. Because the balls were knocked into him in the first half. We had a game, I'll tell you about a game plan, it worked. Onana was knocking it long, and we couldn't do anything. Martial wasn't winning them. Rashford wasn't winning the duels. Sometimes they weren't even attempting them. Højlund came straight in. He's up for a scrap. And that's why I like that. Because clearly it's going to be something that he is sort of, that keeps getting told. Be that physical presence. Use your strength. Use your size. Make yourself a focal point. Chest it down. Bring someone else into play. And it made a difference to Manchester United almost immediately. I've got to go back to it again. To go from, man, it's football, man. The emotions are highs and lows. Nothing beats a last-minute winner. Nothing is worse than a last-minute defeat. And to go from that last-minute win of emotions and vibes to all of a sudden conceding 2 goals in the 97th and the 101st minute away from home against Arsenal, that's a massive sucker punch. That is a massive, massive sucker punch. And as I said, it won't be pretty in the fallout here. You can let me know whether you think... Honestly, the more I look at it, the more... it feels like it's down to interpretation. Was it on his shoulder that the line's on his shoulder? Man. There were seriously positives to take from that. I thought Anthony had a pretty good game. I think a lot of the players to a game plan had a decent game. Were we good enough going forward? Overall, no. Did we control the game? Yeah, because Arsenal let us have the ball at our feet. But we haven't had that away from home against top 9 teams. We've been chasing games. No control whatsoever. What United need to do now is have that sort of control, but bring this lad in from the start. Bring Amrabat in so the balls can move up the pitch quicker. Onana, I think, was probably Onana or it was Dalot. I'm not going to give a man of the match to a team that lost 3-1 away from home. But they were the 2 players who impressed me the most today because we needed that sort of composure. It was those 2 and Christian Eriksen, I think, overall. And Casemiro had a good game. Positionally disciplined. He stayed there. He didn't drift. He couldn't drift. If he had done that. You know, I'm so angry. I'm so angry at that. Because that, as I said, that is a game where there should genuinely be conversations about the positives. But you can't really. Not now that you've won. I will, right? I'm not going to say here this is any sort of crisis moment. Because it's not in any way, shape or form. And if you're going to pretend that, then you're not on the right channel here. You're not at People's TV. Seriously. Because I'm not going to entertain that. But another defeat away from home against top 9 side. A 3-1 defeat. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Maybe that's what you can sum that game up as. This international break's going to be a long old 13 days now between now and the game against Brighton. Bah humbug.